Palestine, the land of civilizations and history, the gateway to the East. For thousands of years, this land has witnessed remarkable human stories of hope, faith, and resilience. From ancient Jerusalem to steadfast Gaza, Palestine tells an unending tale, a story of a people rooted in this land since the dawn of the. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through history to highlight undeniable facts about Palestine and shed light on the tragedy it faces today. Hi, I am Horus, and today I want to talk about something very important to me. I have a wonderful friend from Palestine named Besson, who is going through tough times and needs our help.
Besson, she is strong, ambitious person who always strives for the best despite the challenges she faces every day. As you know, the situation in Palestine is complex, and many people there need support. Right now, Besson truly needs our help. She has launched a fundraising campaign to help her overcome some of the hardships she's facing. This our chance to make difference and stand by someone in need.
If you can help, whether with a small or large contribution, every bit makes a difference. I have placed the donation link in the video description, and I encourage you all to consider lending a helping hand. We can all make a difference in someone else's life.
Since ancient times, Palestine has been home to many peoples, but one of the earliest were the Canaanites, who lived in Palestine over 5,000 years ago.
The Canaanites are the direct ancestors of today's Palestinians. And they built ancient cities like Jerusalem and Jericho. In ancient records, this land is referred to as the land of Canaan. And it's mentioned in many archaeological texts and inscriptions. History also speaks of the Palestinian, an ancient people who settled along Palestine's southern coast and left traces of their civilizations in places like Gaza, Ashkelon, and Ashdod. Throughout the ages, Palestine has been a meeting point of cultures. But the identity of its indigenous people, the Canaanites and Palestinians, has remained clear and resilient, even amidst historical changes and invasions. Historians like Josephus Flavius also spoke of Canaanites and Palestine people living in this region thousands of years ago, proving that it was never an empty land but one always inhabited by peoples deeply connected to it. Now, let's shift to another period of history, when the Jews lived in Egypt during the time of the pharaohs. According to religious texts, the Jews endured long years of enslavement under the pharaoh, performing harsh labor and facing oppression. However, Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, led the Jews out of Egypt to freedom. This event, known as the Exodus, holds great religious significance. But it's also a reminder that, despite their suffering in Egypt, the Jews were not native to Palestine.
Throughout history, Palestine was open to many peoples, but it was always home to indigenous groups like the Canaanites and the Palestines. The slave story in Egypt highlights their struggle under Pharaoh, but their exodus wasn't an empty land but to a place already inhabited by other peoples.
In our times, Palestine faces a new tragedy. Since the Nakba in 1948, millions of Palestinians have been displaced from their homes and lands, becoming refugees in various countries. Cities once full of life have come under occupation, with lands seized, homes demolished, and settlements built. Over the decades, Palestinians have faced discrimination and imprisonment, and Gaza has been under a severe blockade, forcing its people to live under extremely harsh humanitarian conditions.
Every day, Palestinians experience human rights violations, from arbitrary arrests to the destruction of infrastructure and the denial of basic rights, such as the right to live with dignity and security. Despite this, Palestinians continue to resist, defending their land and identity. Thanks for your time, and I hope you can contribute in any way you can. Let's be a positive force in this world. Once again, I'm Horus and my friend Besson needs your support. Don't hesitate to donate using the link below. Palestine isn't just a piece of land, it's a spirit and history, it's an identity and a cause. With every cry of pain and every tear that falls from a Palestinian child's eye, we see strength and courage of people defying the odds and fighting for their freedom. Let's be part of this struggle and give what we can. Thanks you all for watching and for your concern.
استهداف عنيف جدا، ولو بتلاحظوا هان كلها عبارة عن خيام نازحين. هذه المنطقة كلها عبارة عن خيام نازحين. خيام النازحين تدمرت بالكامل. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. ولو بتلاحظوا الدمار الهائل في هذه المنطقة، دمار هائل في هذه المنطقة. يعني الدمار الحاصل في المكان كبير جدا، يعني ما في حجر ضل على حجر. حتى العمارات المجاورة والمنازل المجاورة تضررت بشكل كبير جدا بفعل القوة التدميرية الهائلة للصواريخ التي ألقاها الاحتلال الإسرائيلي على هذه المنطقة. الاحتلال الإسرائيلي حاليا استهدف الطوابق العليا من برج رقم 9 في أبراج عنجلود وسط قطاع غزة. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. الاحتلال الإسرائيلي كان قد استهدف يعني قبل يومين برج رقم 10 وبرج رقم 7 أيضا، وحاليا الاحتلال عاد واستهدف برج رقم 9 بأكثر من صاروخين من الطيران الحربي. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل.
كتير ناس